Okay, you definitely just wrote that tagline in.
Which one?
It's the end of the game.
I didn't just write it. I wrote it before the episode started.
Oh, that's the synopsis. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Come on, man.
That's
Now
the
it will be
pre-roll.
a tagline.
But not me saying that in the pre-roll. That's not in the
That is.
No. No.
This is the bit where the music starts. Right?
No.
And they're talking over the music.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Let's not pre-roll it. Well, whatever.
No,
You're
we-
listening
we-
to Being Mr. Boop. That face when you're Mr. Boop. My name is Ryan Pfeiffer, and I am Mr. Boop.
My name's Lisa Doop, and I'm Mr. Boop. Howdy do thee.
Lisa, are you drunk?
Drunk on the energy of recording a daily recap podcast.
I am way too sober on the energy of recording a daily recap podcast. My Lisa, it's Tuesday, August 18th, 2020.
It's all true.
Sure. And today we're reading the 151st ever Mr. Boop strip. What happens in today's Mr. Boop?
In today's Mr. Boop, it's the end of the game.
As we know it.
And I
Nice.
feel fine.
There you go.
Electro point of electro poop, left panel, right panel, you know.
Oh my god. Bugs Bunny, Mr. Boop, Peter Griffin, Lisa Doop. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
He didn't come up yet.
Spoiler. Yeah. Oh.
But instead of Leonard Bernstein, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because it's the same amount of stuff. 4 panels, but before those 4 panels, above those 4 panels, we see the title of this comic strip we're reading, which is Mr. Boop. Endgame.
Endgame.
Yeah, put us saying that at the same time. By Alec Robbins.
Alec Robbins.
Doesn't say Mr. Robbins anymore. It says Mr. Boop.
Yeah, he's back.
Endgame.
He's married
And
again.
It's not in a hand. It's
Endgame.
We're kind of breaking the. We're shattering the illusion of this being hand drawn, huh? Because this is clearly pasted on.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess the logo is always copy pasted. I never realized
it's
that.
never been.
But that makes sense that he wouldn't draw that every day.
Yeah.
The logo and the author.
It would look bad some
copy
days.
pasted every day. But if you're looking at an individual strip, you can't tell that, and you can look at it and think, okay, this was all he drew. All this, nothing is pasted in. But this is clearly not, this is a font. The end game is written.
Endgame.
We gotta describe all this because it's the first time we're seeing this. So
Yes. Yeah, that is a font. It's pretty nicely rendered. It might be looking at it closely, it might be like
it's like a hacker type
a model.
font. Yeah, we should describe the font.
Look
It's
at
like
this. Look at it.
It's
really
like a
close
Y2K
up.
type font.
It's like sort of got like some shading on it that would imply like depth. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not colored in with like watercolors.
No.
It's got like a metallic sheen almost, kind of colored shading.
On Photoshop, I think you can pretty easily generate 3D text, and it might be what he's done. Yeah.
Maybe. And underneath there's like there's a little like gray
Motion blur,
underlay.
like in a cartoon type.
I don't know if I would say it's a motion blur exactly. It's a type of computery type. It matches the font.
Endgame.
Not computery. I don't know. It gives off
It's
the
block.
Y2K type aesthetic.
Yeah. It's
This is also kind of like it's blocking a little bit of the bottom of the boop.
yeah.
Mr. Boop. It's not
But
just
you've
like
seen it
next to
enough times. You know what it looks like.
I haven't seen it in a while because it's been saying Mr. Robbins.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe that says something else.
Maybe it's different.
I don't know. What if those O's are actually Q's?
Alec, you bastard.
What if that P is a really weird looking B?
No.
Probably not. But those could
Why
be
would?
Qs.
How could you do that as a? Yeah, it could also be. This could be Mr. Book.
No, it would be Mr. Book.
No. I'm implying the P is also.
You think the
a
P
Q.
would be a Q? No,
The P is also a Q.
No.
Yeah, it's not a B.
Well,
Definitely
it's
not.
uppercase. Well, I'm imagining like if the tail of the P keeps going down, and then there's maybe another
What?
mirrored section underneath the end game.
This is just fanfic.
That's a
at this
stretch.
point.
That's a stretch. I'll
you're-
granted it's a stretch, but clearly this isn't uppercase. This is all written in uppercase, so an uppercase Q would not look like that. It could look like the O because the bottom of the O's are covered up, and there could be a little Q tail on the bottom, even though the placement of a Q tail should be more like towards the side where we do see, but it could be on the bottom, like a weird looking Q. And if there was a tail like that, it'd be like, yeah, that's a Q, because if it was just an O, there wouldn't be a weird thing there. But we don't know if there's a weird thing there because the end game is over. So we don't know. This could say Mr. End game.
Yeah.
Anyway, 4 panels.
In panel 1. In panel 1, we see.
I was waiting for you to start because you hadn't said anything in a bit.
No, yeah, it was. That was by choice. No,
I know.
In panel
now
1.
It's my choice.
Oh. Panel 1, we see Mr. Roop doing like a. It's like you ever seen the Wario Land games and Wario's doing like
she
a
means the
run
titular,
dance.
not titular. Mr.
Titular,
Boop.
no, yeah,
Monsieur
titular
Boop. Betty's
He's,
dad.
so he's doing like, you know how Wario uses his elbow to like run and destroy blocks and things and enemies.
Oh, sure.
He's doing that. Like wah!
Wah.
He's got a Grinch ass looking expression on him, but he usually has that, right? He's got like the Nike logo.
You'll
on his
never
mouth.
marry my daughter, Mr. Boop. The copyright system is flawed. She's going to help me make so much money.
I can't.
Shake it.
Sure.
Smooth moves.
I could probably do Waluigi, but it's not relevant right now. So.
Get it together.
What does he say? He's got to speak up at the top of the panel.
He says,
Mega micro games.
No,
I
he
kid-
doesn't.
he says,
I hope you know that by showing your face around my daughter again, you have reached our agreement.
His mustache is curled up in sort of like
Yeah,
not exactly
he's-
not like a Wario way, because
Oh,
Mario's
sad.
mustache isn't curled up. This is like
spun.
fuck, what is it like?
I don't know. It's like John Waters' mustache.
Dolly?
Yeah, Dolly. A little bit like a shorter Dolly.
Oh, yeah, I forgot his long. No, there's no Dolly's is short sometimes. Yeah, there's like that picture of him with the links, or no, it looks more like a serval, or I don't know, probably not a serval, but there's that picture of him with the serval, or whatever type of cat that is. His mustache is shorter there. That's what it looks like here.
Yeah. What a funny little guy that was.
The short little curl up. Betty and Alec are on the left of the panel. Betty is above him because she's taller. She's still in her angel costume. She's looking over at her dad and crying. Alec is sweating and crying in his sweatshirt. He looks really nervous, and he's got a speech bubble that says,
Oh,
excuse me,
oh no.
Alec, please.
Are you going to kill me now?
2 electro hearts. That was my attempt at Waluigi.
You guys can't see this right now, but Ryan is dressed in a offensive Mexican outfit. I think.
What
He's got a
the fuck?
sombrero
No,
on.
come on. What?
No. He's just
Waluigi
like Waluigi.
is very clearly French.
Yeah, but you know what you were doing. No, I kid. He's just like Waluigi, everyone. He's just like Waluigi, everyone.
Well, yeah, Waluigi.
But like that's I didn't
costume.
describe it earlier because that's just how he's always dressed.
Waluigi costume is an offensive French outfit. If you wear a Waluigi costume in France, you will go to prison.
Yeah, it happened. They got Charles
It's
Monnet.
happened on multiple occasions. Every time they've tried to open a Nintendo land in Europe, it's not ended well. Oh no!
Yeah, they called it the.
No.
They called it.
I feel like it should be higher pitch.
Well, I mean, the thing about Waluigi is his voice is the same. It's the same as Luigi's. He just says different things. Like, oh no, are you going to kill me now?
No, it's not the same as Luigi.
It is the same as Luigi's, and I'll
No.
fight anyone who says
Luigi
like,
would be like, oh
oh
no, are you going to kill me now?
Oh no!
Oh no, are you going to kill me? Yeah, I guess Waluigi's kind of like a shouting Luigi.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Panel 2.
I can do Toad.
Close.
Want me to do Toad?
Oh no! Are you going to kill me now?
Oh no! Are you going to kill me now?
Hey Mario! These guys are gonna kill me now because I'm Toad! From the 80s!
Is that your Super Mario Brothers movie
Yeah.
Toad?
No, Super Show. Mario Bros. Movie Toad
Oh.
is like, are you gonna kill me now?
Oh no, are you going to kill me now?
Whoa. I'm from California.
I don't even know what Toad sounds like. I just was like, let me do a generic like
Pretty boy.
guy.
Yeah. Meryl Water. That's what he sounds like.
Are you going to kill me now?
Hello, Mario.
I am Toad from the Mario Show movie. Shit.
Panel 2, we
Sucks.
see Mr. Boop, the titular Mr. Boop. I guess he's the only Mr. Boop in this strip because the other one's Mr. Robbins. So
Yeah, but he's the titular, not titular, Mr.
No, he's the
because the
titular.
title is still
the
now
title
made-
is the title is still referring to
the
if you
title
look at this-
exactly. The title
No.
is referring to Alec, so he's
No,
not
it's not.
titular.
It's not because he's not married to Betty Boop anymore. His name's Mr. Robbins.
So what is the title referring to?
Mr. Boop. The titular Mr. Boop.
Betty's dad?
Yeah.
You're wrong because it's always been based off of Alec.
Yeah, but then now it's changed to Mr. Boop.
Endgame.
Yeah.
It's not called Mr. Robbins Endgame because the strip as a whole is not called Mr. Robbins. So he called it Mr. Boop Endgame
No.
because it's the endgame of the strip Mr. Boop.
No. Goddamn inconsistencies.
No, it's not an
It's
inconsistency.
inconsistent. It's wrong.
The title is never referring to Betty's dad. That is abundantly clear.
No. Guys, write in. Send us an email. Is the title referring to Betty's dad?
Only
the
write in
strip?
if you agree with me.
But who said that? You'll never know.
Touche, Lisa. You got me there.
I'm still Ryan talking.
Or did I say that? What? Or who said that? Christopher Winner?
Hey guys.
What?
I just wanted to say that I dislike your show. Please stop writing RoboCop emails.
That is a
And
spot on Christopher Winner. I actually forgot to send the last one.
Oh, they're free now.
No,
They're
I'm going
like-
I'm going to have them think that. When next time I write one, I'm going to be like, you probably thought that I listened to your demands. The truth is, I forgot to send one. I fell asleep.
You should start doing a different movie and see if they notice.
'Cause it takes
Start describing
Start doing
Blade
RoboCop
Runner.
2.
Yeah, just start doing Robo and see.
No. I wanna do.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that.
Because they've never seen RoboCop, so I think this is an interesting experiment.
I'm gonna do RoboCop 2.
No, don't do that. Don't. It's too. It's. I feel like it's already too much as it is. Don't do that. Maybe do that once.
Panel
I
2.
didn't do it last week when I forgot to say that. That was really funny.
That was the end of RoboCop. You read, and now we're doing RoboCop 2.
Oh yeah, when okay, 75 weeks from now or whatever, when I finish, send them an email about RoboCop 2. Do that.
And then
Write it
RoboCop
down
the
because I'm not gonna be able to remind
series.
you. One of us will have died by then.
But the email will still be
read panel
scheduled
2?
to send.
I don't think we did. Panel 2, it's a
No, we
close-up
didn't.
of the titular, not titular Mr. Boob. I think that was as far as we got. And he was smirking. He was grinning devilishly in the first panel. Now he's smirking mischievously. His mustache is no longer curled up. It's just.
Do you say 72 weeks?
Stash. Oh, that was an estimate. I can
Okay.
Google it, but I also could forget another week. So. All right, keep describing it.
We see the titular, not titular Mr. Boop, and he says, "Worse, worse." And then he's got a slimy speech bubble to indicate he's like saying it in like a spooky way. He says, "I'm going to sue you." Suing is worse than that. Soup.
74 weeks? I don't know. Panel 3. The titular, not titular Mr. Boop is pounding his fist into his hand. It's a violent Genji pose. Not really. That's Genji? That's his name, right? Genji?
No, Gendo Akari.
Who's Genji?
Genji's no one.
Am I conflating Genji and
Genji is a
Gendo and
character.
Shinji?
Is a character from the hit video game Overwatch.
Genji?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I probably was thinking of Genji.
Or a character from the
To be
Pokemon
honest.
series.
No.
The rabbit video from the
well-
video game character from Animal Crossing. There's a
What?
rabbit villager from Animal Crossing called Genji.
Oh, I recognize him. I don't know him by the name. And I don't know this Pokemon character.
Man, we really get distracted easily, huh?
That's weird. Because it looks like he's in a game, and in the game he's named Drake.
Maybe it's a
That's weird.
translation.
The first result for Pokemon Genji
Yeah,
is
I
fan art
realize
of Genji
that.
from Overwatch, just with a Pokemon. So this is a really small Pokemon character. Genji sounded right enough to me to say the wrong thing because I know the name as an Overwatch thing, even though I don't know Overwatch. It's just like I've absorbed that name through osmosis.
Osmosis Jones.
So that was probably why it sounded right enough.
Osmosis
for me.
Jones.
Osmosis Genji. And there's like, I don't. What would you call these lines? Oh, is it like sort of like power up lines coming off of his
They're
head?
like motion lines.
He's doing like almost like he's powering up like in an anime way.
I read it as him like
with the
moving
lines
his
coming
head.
off of his head. I don't know what
I
else.
read
that
it
could
as him
be.
moving his head to one side, like dramatically, like woo.
It could be him like cocking his head, but we don't see his head cocked also to one side. It's straight up like it always is. So I feel like that especially with the pose he's doing and the anime vein on his forehead, which is there also, and he's doing like a what is this expression? He's like gritting his teeth, focusing. I don't know. With the whole
He's
pose
angrily
he's doing,
grimacing.
I feel like those lines only can really read to me as like him emulating an anime power up sort of thing.
I guess that's just the difference between you and me.
I feel like Alex taking an artistic liberty to show like what the titular, not titular Mr. Boop is like, what he's doing in spirit, which is a spirit bomb. What's that from?
Probably just thinking of the Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Dragon Ball. So there you go. And he's got a speech bubble. Why don't you read it since you...
And I'm going to start by forcing you to end this silly little comic of yours.
I like how you were doing Wario and it kind of morphed into the voice.
Yeah, see, that's how voice acting works, baby. You put two voices. It's like how Wacko Warno is all four of the Beatles. Yeah, that's how he came up with that voice.
I mean, they all sound the same anyway. They sound
Rongo
like
Bongo.
Liverpool. Yeah, that's every Beatle. My name is Pete Best.
Oh, it's me, Pete Best. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's me, Pete Best.
Let's...
Everyone's favourite
We
Beatle.
want Pete! We want Pete! You know, the earliest video footage of the Beatles...
The B-E in Beatles comes from
the earliest video of the Beatles ever performing at the Cavern Club. You can hear at the start someone yelling, "We want Pete! We want..."
Really?
Yeah, because he just quit he'd been fired a few weeks before. And it was like,
Wow.
Pete!
He really is the best Beatle.
He was. Got into controversy because he released a solo album called Best of the Beatles. And people were like, "This isn't the best of the
That's
Beatles."
clever. Just for that, who really is the best Beatle. Panel 4, we see black.
Ooh, what does this mean?
And that's it for this strip. That's it.
That's all of it. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
not only is it all of it, there is a primary shadow synopsis that says ENDGAME. Spelling out. It says ENDGAME.
Space. Yeah, endgame with spaces in each letter.
And the shadow synopsis says, "And now we enter the literal dark period."
Yeah, it went dark at the end for dramatic,
I guess this is
dramatic emphasis.
He's implying that this will.
Let's
continue.
look forward to seeing more of Winecone in the future, huh?
You want to see the You want to hear the
probably.
last one? You want to discuss the
Better
last shadow
call
synopsis?
Winecone.
You want to see the description of the last one?
Fine.
This is an evolved form of bad writing that loops back around to being good and important.
right. The last strip. Yeah, he's right. Sorry, say it again.
This is an evolved form of bad writing that loops back around to being good and important.
Okay, I'm not gonna say he's right because he's being a little tongue-in-cheek there, but this is I probably, I mean, I don't write really, but if I do write, if I do write,
If you do wrong,
I will and have overindulged in this type of writing where it's just like, yeah, this is shit, but because I'm admitting it, that makes it funny.
yeah.
And
The trick is don't
it
admit
is a
it.
cop out, but unfortunately, I always find it. I actually unironically find it very funny. So, unfortunately, yeah, I don't know. It's lazy writing, but it's a particular form of lazy writing that I find really funny. So I keep doing it.
Yeah.
Whenever I don't know. That's just kind of my writing style in general. Is just like, fuck it, you know.
Yeah.
It's not, we don't gotta, you know. Especially with text, you know, because comics it's more loose. I think you don't need to follow a traditional you know. You know, you don't have to worry as much about similes and stuff, you know, that sort of stuff. Similes,
metaphors.
I can't think of the metaphors can work through comics still, but you know, so and so did something. Their eyes shimmered like a whatever. You can do that in comics, but it's like, it's not as inherent to the medium as it is with text. But especially when I'm writing in text, I feel like this sounds like I write, which I don't. But when I have written, I indulge in this sort of writing where it's like, because I find like writing in the traditional sort of way, like just kind of, I don't know, I'm always so aware of it as I'm doing it. I'm just like, this feels wrong. I don't know. This feels. This feels
like cheating.
This feels. You know, I feel I gotta break the fourth wall. I gotta. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it feels awkward. I don't know. Have you written at all? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've dabbled.
I mean, I'm sure for like school. I mean, that's basically that's mostly what I'm talking about as well.
Mm-hmm. No, I've written for erotica, stuff like that.
All right. Well, you've been listening to Being Mr. Boop. I hate podcasting. I hate podcasting. I hate podcasting. I hate podcasting. You can visit the show's website at www.beingmrboop.com for a full catalog of episodes and a sign up to host the podcast. For more updates, follow at Mr. Boop Pod on Twitter.
You can follow me online. You can look up my erotica.
No, I knew you were gonna fucking say that. I was like, should I joke? Should I make that joke? No, let's not fuel that. And then you went ahead and did it anyway. You can find my writing at KDM106 on Twitter. It's
tweets.
Pretty funny. My tweets are really funny. Let me read one of my latest tweets. Hey, I'll read one of my latest tweets. You read one of yours. How about that?
Okay.
All right, one of my latest tweets.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. It's not gonna be good now that I said that.
I've got a laugh track ready.
Every internet comedy duo has someone with light brown hair and someone with black hair, and if either of them has a beard, then it's a short beard or even just stubble. It's not a joke. It's just. You know who that describes, though, right?
No.
Chris and John.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, that's true.
But not just Chris and John. That's just why I made the observation. It's like every internet comedy duo I could think of, off the top of my head, fit this description. Can you think of any that don't fit that description?
What, long blonde hair and not blonde hair? Black hair and blonde hair?
No,
what?
Light brown hair. One has light brown hair and one has black hair. And they may both have a form of beard that is, but one of them would has stubble at least.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean? How can I be more clear?
You lost me.
One has light brown hair, the other has black hair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, well, that's as specific as I really need to get, because if I go further than that, you get confused. Can you think of any comedy duos that don't fit that?
Probably.
Rhett and Link, Chris and Jack, Chris and John.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Lisa,
read one of your tweets.
My last text post tweet was, "I love the world."
If you look at Lisa's Twitter, it's all retweets.
Yeah, it's all retweets. That's what I don't do original content.
This is why it took me so long to follow Lisa on Twitter, because I didn't realize you could turn off retweets for the longest time.
You get to see my epic Residence fan art.
Lisa, if I wanted to see the stuff you retweeted, I would just follow Keith Stack.
Hey, he's got good content.
It's more your sort of thing.
It really is. It really is. What about what's his face? The Mitchell and Webb.
What?
What about them? Do they fit into your rules?
I said internet comedy duo.
Oh, okay. I don't know any internet comedy duos. I'm spending too much time going outside. I'm spending too much time outside.
Oh, I thought of another one. Live Lava Live.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Blame Society Films, I guess, doesn't fit that, but I mean,
Andy Matthews.
Well, they're as much of a comedy duo as Live Lava Live, I guess. These are no one over the age of
John Lennon and Paul McCartney.
No one under the age of
Pretty funny.
What was the tweet you were reading?
I said the tweet I had was, I love the world. I was happy that day, and I was like, hey guys, you guys hear about this? We live on a planet, and I'm happy about it. Woo woo! I didn't say it was funny.
Cool. Follow Lisa for more tweets like that.
Yeah, or follow Keith Stack. You can do that. Get the same content.
You don't need to promote other people's Twitters.
Wait, well, that's what my Twitter is. So it's just.
Well, follow at
Follow at smosh.twitter.com.
Follow at Bean Walrus. That was the last person I retweeted. That's my friend Daniel.
It's
he makes funny tweets.
World as we know it.
He animates. He does animations. He doesn't tweet about that a lot, though. All right, thank you and good night.
Started out with a recap. Okay, I'm gonna get to the.
That's it. That's great. It starts with the first date, probably, and then they get married, and then here's Mr. Boob.
Yeah. Get out and catch Stretch on the line. You need to record those lyrics right now.
That's great. It starts with the first date, probably, and then they get married, and then here's Mr. Boob.
Electro point, first panel, second panel, flap a shot, lawyer guy, wine cone, my wife is so hot, Lexi Bo, sold the show, we all think the show blows, Bugs Bunny, Betty Boop, Peter Griffin, Lisa Goop, God is my wife, now I'm pregnant with my wife, book 1, book 2, now we're doing dirty blows, hey you bang, electricity, my wife is a talkie, Philly D, Subway, they should let my money be, sex scene, slang guide, orgies, weird heads, Peter Griffin, Brian Dick, SpongeBob, SquarePants, what you get when you cross the podcast and web comic tales of Bruce of his Mr. Boop, IDIV, dirty crap, dirty crap, the end of the game as we know it. It's the end of the game as we know it.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitch drop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.